Prematurely
We're coming in.
No, wait. Slow it down.
Here we come.
How is everyone doing today? Welcome to Holy Wow Podcast, starring Sam in the bottom right,
Yes.
Ian
yes.
in the bottom left.
I can't prove that. I can't see it.
You won't.
We can't see it, but we can trust you. That
You'll have to
that's
trust
where
us.
our
Hey, why don't we all
today.
do our own sort of introductions to jazz it up? Because there's more to me than just my name and my bottom left status. So
Go ahead, Ian. Let's
my
hear
name
it.
is Ian, and I professionally make animal balloons, but only shaped like ducks.
Very cool.
Yeah. It does not make very much money. Leave tips, please.
Regular balloons or cellophane?
Oh, I actually blow up condoms.
Yeah, that's an expensive hobby.
I hate to double no butt you there, but I do make my
do like
ribbed
that.
duck balloons.
Ribbed.
They sell them on Etsy.
What size?
Magnum.
How do you do all the like tight maneuvers with the lubrication? Doesn't it just slip right out?
It is very hard. I'm glad, not many people bring that up. I'm really glad you brought that up. I have a very hard time with it. What I like to do is I look on my fingers, and that sort of like gives me a bit of traction on
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
That makes sense to
Wow.
me.
Yeah, does that make sense to you?
I really like all that.
And then I fold it. The part of the problem is that ducks have a lot of shapes that you can't really get with balloons. So
Mhm.
I just have to use like.
How
a
do you
lot of
do
them.
the beaks or the bills?
That's a
The
trade
bills,
secret.
Yeah.
I see. So
But,
like
Um,
an animal balloonist never shows his secrets.
How much do
Yeah.
one of those cost? What's the running price on Etsy for one of those?
you can get your very own duck balloon on Etsy. I only sell them in like direct exchange for gold, so it does depend on the current
I see.
exchange rate for
It's a
gold.
lot of weight being shipped around.
But it is 1 ounce of gold.
Okay.
Wow. That's a pretty good deal.
It's a very good deal.
Yeah, I
I would
actually
buy
don't
that.
think I've ever seen gold with my own eyes.
With your own two eyes, you've never
with
seen
my
gold.
own two eyes. Sorry, there's a bee crawling on the table, but it's not
Hell yeah.
crawling to me. It's crawling towards Joe, so
It's
I'm
just-
less scared now.
It's just really weird that it's not flying. Why is he crawling?
Yeah.
I've never seen a bee run so
He
much.
wants it.
Just like,
This bee's
fuck
training.
this, man.
It's too hot for the fucking wings. Flap,
All right.
flap, flap all day.
All right,
Means it's doing the fucking walkathon.
Sam, are you more than your position on the screen and your name?
No.
Okay. Wonderful.
Oh, well, actually, one
What?
thing I should
Wait,
add.
does bottom
Uh,
right have health insurance?
No,
Fuck,
but I
okay.
am
So we're not gonna
really
get you.
racist.
Oh. Is that you or where you are in the screen? That makes you that
It
way?
was a right joke.
I see.
Yeah.
And
It was
I
the
didn't get
bottom
it,
of
which
the
made-
right
okay,
joke, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Today's a national holiday.
There's
for
a
the
bee
right.
on your mouse.
That's pretty cool.
It's a part of you.
Nature.
Today's a national holiday for
What's the holiday?
final day of the RNC. Yeah. So that's for the bottom right.
We're not.
I'm not saying anything more. All right. And then on the top.
I did listen to his speech today, Dolan Trump.
I literally can't handle talking about politics right now. I'm about to throw up constantly because of the anxiety.
I get that.
I-
100%.
Let's just leave it.
we don't have to talk about politics, but I do want to see him throw up constantly. That just sounds
It's not like-
interesting.
constant.
It
I get
felt
some
like I was
breath in.
listening to what's it called, like a church service. He was like, "We're all under God," and the whole crowd was cheering and cheering. And I was just
What
like,
crowd? The internet crowd?
whoever he spoke to, yeah, he did a live.
His children screaming.
Yeah, it was just his two kids.
So tell us about the
Three
guy on
kids.
top.
The guy on
big
top is
guy.
me, Joe. I am on the top.
Am I on the screen at all? I have no idea.
Yeah, can you put the screen up for us?
It would be
Our
so
little-
good.
Okay.
So
if
our
I
little
could-
eyes can see it.
I didn't mean to
Is
interrupt
the
you,
bee
but
still on my?
as guy on top, it is
Cool.
your responsibility to put us on screen. Also,
Yeah,
kind
apparently it's
of,
all my responsibility.
kind of
huh?
fucking selfish that you always put yourself on top.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly, kind of
classic host move. Classic. me, showboaty attitude.
I bet Top gets health insurance too. This is
Oh,
bullshit.
I know. He does get health insurance.
Rugged capitalism for the two bottom people,
He
but
was bragging about all the big pharma he had in his
fuck.
bathroom.
I hate when he brags about his big pharma.
Oh, nice.
like,
I'm
Got
not
the-
even on screen.
If you
That's
have to
cool.
brag
I've
about
got
how
the
big
biggest
your
pharma. You were on
pharma is, it's not that big.
Yeah, you're not on screen because your microphone.
Well, no, it was mainly just like my boobs and not my face.
You
Your
can-
face
But
you
I
want-
get it because I'm a woman.
What does the audience want though?
I actually didn't look until just now.
No, it's okay.
So what's it like being on top? Well, tell us more about yourself.
Well, it's a lot more work.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
a sex joke.
It was a bad sex joke. Come on.
I don't get jokes.
Mm.
I'm not here for the jokes.
Ian, have you not been on top before?
Oh. I don't. This. I actually have never been on top. I've only been sideways.
Good.
Yeah, it's a weird position.
And asked him
It's
out.
not pleasurable. Yes.
But still
vigorous ass to
sideways.
mouth.
I haven't been quite on top, but I have done a lot of ass to mouth.
If that counts. No, it's pretty cool being up here. You know, I have to set everything up. I got that. That's why and since I set everything up, I decide that I get to be on top as the
I feel like we should vote.
most significant
I feel
person.
like we should vote for who gets to be on top.
I like to deem myself most significant.
Wow. This guy's the
Yeah.
MVP, most valuable penis over here. His farm is so
But
big.
it's obviously not true because bottom right is most significant.
That's true. Bottom right is in power.
I feel kind of left out of this conversation.
Bottom left is not in power.
Yeah, the left is really not.
That's
doing
fine. I'll just
anything
complain on the
obvious.
internet.
I'm
Yeah,
more of a
exactly. Yeah, go make a sign and put it on a street corner.
as the top. I'm a combination of all alts melted together into one.
Does
Yeah,
that,
and
so you're
as,
just
as the,
counterculture up
I
there.
just wanted to say really quick, I love the law enforcement. But that's it. We can start the podcast now.
Okay, so I want to start the podcast with
And this
everyone doing their.
podcast is called Holy
Holy wow.
Are we supposed to finish?
Holy Wow.
I never finish first.
Holy wow.
That was gonna be you finishing second. I was already done.
Wow.
So
Wait, let's do it again.
Do it.
Ready?
Okay,
3,
sure.
2, 1.
Holy wow.
Oh.
That was-
Jesus, that was frightening.
I got chills, you guys.
Uh,
That was really good. I want to open the
Sounded
podcast.
like we were like on something.
I want to open the podcast with everyone's best impression of a child's laughter.
let's hear yours first.
Oh wow, that kid was haunted.
Yeah.
But I was a haunted kid, so
Oh wow.
yeah.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, it was bad.
How old?
How old?
How old should this kid be?
You know what?
Lollipops.
I don't want to hear any of that.
That was very good.
Candy.
I just don't want to hear the lollipop part.
Well,
Sexual
laugh.
innuendos.
You weren't given the choice.
So how old is my kid?
That seems like a you choice. Oh, there we go. That's good.
Yeah, that was-
Joe's so unnervingly good at it.
yeah, it's like a baby Mario.
God. I'm not looking at your face. I mean, I'm looking at your face, I guess, but
We've all got to have a
Stop.
skill.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And being on
Dude,
top doesn't count.
This fucking bee is twerking.
Holy shit.
Sex.
It's
Throw
fucking
$1 at it.
Dropping it like it's hot. It's literally just bouncing its booty up and down.
It's got 2
Damn,
kids.
I'm going
Holy
to fucking
shit.
put my webcam on it.
Dude, I'm about to... I might have to go to the bathroom soon.
Okay.
Can you get it?
Get it, Mr. B.
Let's see. Don't be shy.
This is great
Oh,
content.
baby. Look at that ass.
Holy Wow is a nature documentary about the sex workers in alternative society.
Oh, is that it?
hmm
Cool.
Okay, so second thing, another great Holy Wow topic. This is going to be a Holy Wow exclusive right here. Sam, I heard that you found out recently that COVID was a hoax.
Oh, well, it's mainly like I just don't know anyone personally that's had it, and I am bottom right, so I am claiming that it's a scamdemic.
Wow. This
You know,
So that's the
nothing's
stance.
better than combining two words together too, like that.
Wow.
Wow.
It really, yeah.
Wow.
They don't really go together, but I feel more compelled by their marriage.
It's a fucking scamdemic.
Word marriage is between a man word and a
Yeah.
woman word. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
wobble. I think I agree.
I love the word wobble.
I agree that Sam should believe this. I don't agree about it, but I want her to be
You want her to be
full
part of that group.
scamdemic, coronavirus lies.
Yeah.
It's just gonna go away. Bring the light inside.
Yeah. I also like how people have switched back to calling it the China virus.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
back to that. Okay, that's good. I didn't think we got enough use out of it the first time, so
Yeah.
I kind of got blue balled.
That's what the president's calling it now.
I
is
want
the
to
China
remember
virus.
it as the China virus, not coronavirus.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Corona
just-
sounds too.
like a beer I love.
Well, yeah, I don't want it to ruin the brand of this beer that I love.
Exactly.
I'd much
So-
rather it ruin the country.
What
Right.
other
Right.
hoaxes are you guys finding out about lately?
Hoaxes.
Like obviously scandemic, obviously.
I mean that
we all
one's
know,
that one's really low hanging.
we all know
Yeah,
that
it doesn't actually exist.
science can't be trusted.
Doctors made it up.
Mhm.
Every
They have an
doctor in the
agenda.
entire United States is lying, and nurse.
Yeah. Honestly, that's another scam is doctors.
Just medicine in general.
Yeah.
We should return to just
They don't know.
bloodletting
They don't know my body better than me.
Yeah.
or my
they
child's.
Sure don't.
Yeah.
I believe to get more into Christian Science.
Yeah, we need more Christian science.
Is that a wait?
happening.
Which part is the hoax though about that?
That the medicine
Medicine
does
is
nothing.
the
Yeah.
Okay, so that is okay.
And as a all alt person, I don't believe in vaccines or just doctors in general. Yeah.
Yeah, I as a right person, I fiercely disagree with anything my doctor says, but I will be unwillingly addicted to Xanax and any other prescription prescribed to me.
Give it to me. I do think vaccines do something. I just think they make you find Larry the Cable Guy funny, which is a sin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That is a sin,
Yeah, how dare they
honestly.
make me laugh at that against my will?
Yeah. They definitely control you.
Yeah.
And actually vaccines also control you to not believe in religion. Did you hear about that?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
that
But
is
probably because the
absolutely
vaccines
factual.
keep your brain from processing religious thoughts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And keep the demons inside.
Oh my god. Wait,
Yeah,
is
if-
that a resource I can use? Because I could use some help. If there's demons inside, can I
Yeah.
like?
Yeah, well, if God
Can
wanted
I
you
get
to
some-
have a
can I get a
vaccine,
handout
he would
here?
have given you one.
Yeah. If God wanted the vaccine. I mean, the only reason why you get smallpox is because you don't believe in God.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Or
it was 'cause you were
mumps.
gay.
Well, you know, there is a
they
little
definitely run
gayness up
hand
to
in
that,
hand.
Those,
too.
those
Yeah.
are the same thing.
Also that's also a
Homosexuality, atheism, and veganism. Everyone knows those three things cause smallpox.
yeah. Duh.
Duh.
Yeah.
As a person that fights the status quo, I fight the status quo always, no matter what.
What did the status quo do to you?
You don't want to know.
Yeah.
Whoever's in president, I hate him.
Seems like a cop-out answer. I don't want to know. I do want to know.
Yeah.
Tell
well,
me about it. What did the
well,
status quo do to you?
it's just the powers, and they want to control me, and I just don't want to be controlled. So I believe everything the exact opposite of everything I'm told.
So
This is
in
challenge.
like a yes, I'm not sure where to
Literally-
go from here, but
Literally everything.
I'm gonna latch on to the part where he says he doesn't like to be controlled. So
Yeah.
in an S&M relationship, you're more of the
Mhm.
S than the M.
I don't even think I can adhere to a romantic relationship at all. That's what society
there's
wants
no
us to do.
romance. There's no romance involved in this.
That's true. That's true.
It's actually a medical relationship because you're doing bloodletting.
That's how we get along. That's
Mhm.
how we met
Oh,
at a bloodletting convention.
Bloodletting convention.
Wow.
God, those are so gross. I wish they just like get a mop. Like the floor is always so sticky.
Yeah, and you leave in your shoes. You walk out into your front door, and you just trail in a bloodline.
So gross.
So you don't have blood buckets next to your bed. You wake up sick and you just decide poke holes into it and start to drain.
I use my Crocs actually.
Your
I just
Crocs.
bloodlet into my Crocs.
Yeah.
That is super.
I'm very
left.
conflicted about clocks.
About
Crocs.
clocks? Yeah,
Well,
time,
I don't
time
want to
is
be told.
another hoax.
Yeah, absolutely.
Time is definitely a hoax. Time is weird. Sometimes a minute will seem like a couple hours, and sometimes a minute will seem like,
and
Like
30
a whole
seconds.
minute.
yeah, it's a lie. It's just a way for the liberal elite to control me.
I do control you that way.
That's what I believe.
I am a time lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
course.
have seen me walking around my time staff just hitting people over the head with
Oh
it.
yeah.
I'm
Whenever
stealing their life force.
my life force.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When time moves slowly, you're actually sucking my time away from me. That's why it moves so slowly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep it in my
Forever.
building.
yeah.
I don't do
Ti-
anything
time
with
is,
it.
Time is harvested and it's stored in satellites around the Earth, and it's given to us in small quantities at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, that's kind of nice that they're metering our time so we don't waste it all.
Well, no, there's gonna be one day where they just kind of exploit us, and they'll force every wage cook to work a 42-hour shift.
Fuck.
42.
That's dastardly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
How
they're
many
Uh,
doing with their
days?
time.
It's almost almost 2 days, not the quite full 48.
At least they're not using it to make me watch like Big Bang Theory
But
or
they just
something.
kind of they like the mirror, so they're like, hey, wouldn't it be silly to do instead of 24 a little
Well, where do you think
42?
I'm sorry, are the people in charge of time dyslexic?
They just like to have
They
a
just
good
they
trip.
just like to have
They
fun.
like
They
to
like to
have
have
a
a
good
mimosa
time.
on a Sunday afternoon and chat
Yeah.
with the
Wait,
gals.
are you telling me
Mhm.
that you haven't already burned your time watching The Big Bang Theory?
Wow, you heard that. You heard that
Yes.
nugget.
Well, it's one of the best shows of all time.
Wait, do you
Seems
watch The
like-
Big Bang Theory?
I no.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Play in the space.
I missed.
Oh.
Play in the space.
I missed what happened.
Oh. You don't.
Go on. No, I want to hear
Alright.
your hot take on
Well,
Big Bang
it's
Theory.
just the pinnacle of human comedy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's the funniest show, and I like being told when to laugh.
My favorite part. Yeah,
I don't know when to laugh. They solve that problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild that it's just the
Much
same
easier.
footage of the universe being born like every single
Over
episode.
and over and over.
It's hilarious. Who knew?
Yeah.
It's so funny. And like one of the coolest things is just like,
The second explosion.
yes.
You never expect it either because they call it just the
Yes.
one Big Bang Theory, right?
But then the second one just
Oh my god! And
takes
you would
your breath away.
you would
Ugh.
think after seeing that second one, every time the joke would like start to wear off, but it like comes back around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what makes it a joke is that it didn't happen.
Yeah. Very.
That's the joke.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that God created the universe 12,000
back.
years ago.
I can't. I got vaccinated. I can't
Ah.
hear what you're saying.
I hear you,
You-
loud and clear.
That's what I thought. Yeah, you liberal swine.
Well, that's just typical bottom left for you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bottom left with their hippie essential oils, not
Ew.
believing in God.
Ew. Why don't you go back to Whole Foods?
This is embarrassing. I got banned for entering the Whole Foods without consent.
Sounds like the Whole Foods wanted it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
what
look,
did the
the
Whole Foods
Whole
say?
Foods had clearly been used before, so.
I know.
But was Whole Foods drunk?
Whole Foods was not drunk. I was drunk.
Why-
And
Why don't I
yeah.
bring you up here with me? And then you don't have to be bottom left anymore.
You're putting me on top.
Yeah, you can be on the top with me. Then you don't have to worry about committing sexual assault.
Oh, because I'll be above it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Like
so
Jeffrey
now
Epstein.
I'm just at the bottom?
But you're still right. So it's like, it's kind of a win.
Everyone on the
Yeah.
right are just people who are temporarily disgraced people on the top.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone
gotcha.
knows that.
Yeah.
I'll
You're
get my
ju-
way
We'll
up
be
there.
switching you in and out.
You mean just as much? Look, I can't be blamed
If
for
we can get
entering
you-
the Whole Foods without the Whole Foods consent. I have a promising swimming career, and I can't let this ruin that.
I heard you were quite the swimmer.
Mhm.
I know, and you got into Stanford, and Stanford joke.
Yeah.
Great. All right. So this has been a fun. I don't know where this conversation is going. Y'all want to get in some
That was
bits?
some good improv. Wow. Kinda.
Did you say good improv?
I said improv.
Okay.
Or I think more like okay talking.
Yeah, it was
Hmm.
definitely conversation.
There's definitely not a dialogue, but dare I say a trialogue?
Yeah. They're just shouting words at each other.
I love the
You don't have to receive
trialogue.
them.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Cool. Do y'all wanna take a quick little break?
Quick
and then
break.
Jump into some
We're gonna take a quick break,
improvisation.
and we're gonna be back with
Bye-bye. We'll miss you so much.
Everyone knows a
Something
quality
new.
podcast does 10 minutes of bullshit.
30
then
minutes of break.
Balls you by breaking for half an hour.
Wonderful. We'll be right back.
And we'll. But
Welcome back.
I was gonna say something
Okay.
very technical, but
Ooh, say it.
well,
Technical
it's
shit
not
gets me off.
interesting at all, and doesn't really benefit
Nothing we
the
say is very
audience.
interesting. Just go for it.
You know what's even more
okay.
interesting is us talking about whether you should say it or
Yeah,
not.
for sure.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we should put these on Spotify.
And if
that's
they're on
good.
Spotify, anyone can listen to them
Yes.
Oh.
someday.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So we're gonna play top 7. Sorry,
Yeah,
we
we're-
don't have the patience for a top 10. We're gonna go with a top
But
7.
This is-
Oddly, we have the patience for 7.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have
Those
patience for
might
top
get a
7.
bonus
And I think
3
this
in
time
there.
let's start.
pesky 3
Let's
always
start
keep
at
me.
7.
Oh, and work our way down.
And work our way down.
Well, we didn't
so
last time.
don't jump right out with Tim Allen stuff. Save it for the
we
end.
didn't really rank them last time
Well,
either.
If I hate Tim Allen, I'm allowed to say that immediately.
He's gonna make it on all of our lists. I have a feeling.
I hate him. So,
Even though you're right wing now, huh?
Oh well, I still don't like the
it-
touching of kids. I don't think the
Did he
right
do
likes
that?
I don't know. I feel like he did. Let's spread that rumor around, please.
Okay. Yeah. Like, why don't we see Jonathan Taylor Thomas in anything anymore?
This seems dangerous.
Okay.
This is a broadcasted medium where lies might be treated seriously.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, this is a comedy podcast. We're allowed to be racist.
Well,
we did just
and
call it a
sex-
scandal.
I don't know if we can call it a comedy podcast, but we sure try.
Because Ian's not laughing.
Yeah, I can see that, how it's like it can't be comedy if there's no jokes.
This is exactly. This is sort of a documentary about 3 people collapsing into madness. This is watching
Isn't
3 individuals die in real time.
It's just a metaphor for the earth.
What? Because it's flat. like totally flat.
Well,
This-
it's
this whole
dying, but it
podcast
is also
flat
flat.
as hell.
Both.
No depth to it whatsoever.
Yeah, both, but also dying.
Yeah, it has no circle value.
Yeah, just
Just
no like
all
circle
flat.
at all. It's-
Well, the Earth is just a disk floating in space, so.
I thought it was more of a rectangle.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Disk.
Shit, you guys. I thought for sure it was one like infinite line in both directions.
We only live in one dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's breaking news.
Okay, we will now
My
get.
mind just exploded.
we-
Okay, let's get a.
We sort of teased
I'll get it.
earlier. No,
Do you want me to
So-
get it? Do you want to get it?
I'm
I got
gonna,
it. Last,
Okay.
last episode.
Fine.
So we're looking for a suggestion from the audience. Last episode, our top 10 things list was top 10 things that ruined your childhood. So if you have any little ideas or any maybe big ideas of what
This is
we should do
the
the top 10.
wildest ask. Like, yeah, really, we're gonna do a top 7 things. Put a suggestion in the chat.
Yeah. But I mean, you want to give the example of
Do-
what we did last time.
I did.
Yeah, exactly. So
Oh,
she
yeah.
did. I'm yelling at Ian, not
Oh,
you.
good.
I don't
Yeah,
need you to
y-
yell
yell
at me. I
at
can yell at
Ian
me
more.
plenty.
I'm going to yell at Ian while the chat comes up with a top 7
So
for
maybe
us to
top
do.
7 things to burn over an open flame
Yeah.
or something like that.
Top 7 things you hate about yourself.
Yeah.
Eh.
Top 7 things you love doing, like saying cheese before a picture.
Top 7 things that make your spine tingle.
Ooh.
Okay.
Top 7 things you cry about alone in your room.
Top 7 numbers that are under 7.
Ooh, I like that
6.
6
Okay.
is pretty good, and it is probably
one.
the
Two.
biggest.
Two.
2. You wanna
0.
put 2 right at the 7th spot.
Negative
I
1.
like 6.9 repeating, which
Oh.
is actually provably
2/3.
7.
2/3.
Oh, wow. That's kind of a bitch number, dude. Are you sure you want to put that on the internet?
Yeah.
Two-
Like,
2/3?
everyone's going to know that you thought 2/3 belonged in the top 7 numbers under 7.
Yeah, I think Lion King
Pie.
1.5 wins.
Yeah,
Oh, that is a
does.
good number. Lion King at 1.5 is a weird number because if you multiply it by 0, it actually gets bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's a really weird number.
Is Elon Musk's and Grimes' daughter or son? Is their name under 7?
Yes.
Okay.
It is
This-
under
the-
7
the
for
va-
legal reasons.
The variety of symbols that it is.
yeah.
Yeah, for-
for-
Sasha Archangel.
For legal reasons, it is considered a minor both in the government and the church.
Very good.
Mhm.
What about pie?
It's a dessert.
3.14.
It's a tasty- it's a- no,
Ian, you seem like the type of person that when you were a kid, you'd walk up to kids and say Happy
1592442.
Pie Day on
Nope,
March
didn't know what it
14th.
was. I
Oh, come
What's the
on.
longest-
full. I'm like the worst nerd ever. I thought I was gonna go to art school until like halfway through high school and was like I'd want to eat. Sorry.
Whoa, wait.
Oh.
I want to see your art.
It wasn't good. You
Yeah,
know I used to have a
what-
webcomic. Didn't I tell you that?
It
was very bad.
Yeah, but I didn't. I didn't think
It was
I
very
ever
much
saw it.
purpose. I stopped paying for it. I think you get a HostGator domain error if you look it up now. Did we get a suggestion for
We did
top
not.
7? Holy shit. So we're floating like without a captain out here in the middle of this comedy devoid ocean.
Yeah.
Cool. So
That
I
we
think
can't
Yeah.
really even call comedy at this point.
yeah, well
I mean, there
yeah.
not even a laugh track.
Oh, yeah, who will know if we don't tell the audience when to laugh.
I forgot. When
No, don't.
A
You leave-
comedy.
You leave the audience where they are. I don't
A
want
No,
to.
I think the
comedy.
the
They have
audience.
abandoned us.
Yeah, the audience is on a coronavirus break.
Rough.
Your phone fell out.
Is that what that was? Oh no.
Very cool.
Oh no.
So,
I want to get like a phone that's just like a rotary dial phone, but it fits in my pocket.
top.
what about top 7
I don't know any
things?
phone numbers, so it's gonna be like really rough to use.
Top
but
7 things you hate the idea of doing, but you actually like doing.
That's real. That's very real. But you said it, and I'm gonna yes and it. So I heard top 7 things that you hate doing, but
you hate the
actually,
idea of,
but
you
actually
act-
like
but
doing.
yeah,
But once you start doing it, you're like, oh yeah,
Okay.
this is fine. One idea I always think was going in the pool. I always hate the idea of going into the pool, and then when I go in, I have fun.
It's pretty good.
Interesting. I never hate the idea of going into a pool.
I hate
It's
it.
pretty
Yeah,
straightforward.
it needs to make all of our lists to be on
Sam,
the
can you
list.
turn your camera? a
So,
little side?
can you
'Cause
make
are
an
just
argument-
buried in that bottom left corner?
Can you make an argument for why
I think
we
you
should
mean
hate
bottom right.
getting in the pool until we get in the pool?
What'd you say?
Wow.
I was paying attention to the camera. Now you're whatever.
Yeah, if it's gonna make all of our top 7 list here, and this is like set in stone forever, I need
Okay,
you to
fine.
make a case.
We can
I need you to
cancel.
make a case for why getting in the pool
Wha-
is
actually,
at
you know
first
what we should do?
uncomfortable.
I might want to change my idea. Just flip it.
Things that you like
Flip.
doing until you're doing them, and then you hate them.
Yeah, things that seem like they're going to be a good
Yeah,
idea,
yeah.
and then you get there and like, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah, I'm about
That's
it.
a
That's
Um,
better.
Leaving the
Okay.
womb, thought it was going to be very good. I
Yeah.
did not like the cramped, warm belly. It was dark, and the knowledge was kept from me. I was in a cave. And I desired freedom and freedom of choice and knowledge, all that stuff. And then I got out, and man, it's just been poop ever since.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is like all dookie. Like
Just,
24/7 Duke.
It's just mainly life is just taking shits.
It's just so much Duke and pee. Like what? Eating?
Poop Town.
Why do I
USA.
poop if I eat? Just like keep it.
Yeah. I mean, all humans are just entering
There's
energy
so many
and
yeah, it's just like there's so
excrement.
many fluids that
in
I
and
have
out.
to. It's so hard to get all the fluids out of my body. The mouth is so easy to get fluids in, and then I have to like pump it through my fucking skin. Are you kidding? This shit
Yeah.
sucks.
okay.
Yeah, that was a long one, but I agree.
So existing.
Being
Being born.
yeah,
Being born.
being
And
born for
exiting
sure.
the womb.
Do y'all
I
have
see.
any? Do y'all have any qualms? With, like I just kind of went on my tirade about how being bored.
I mean,
I was promised another season of Firefly. Is all
I just
I'm saying.
didn't. But I just
What does
didn't
that
remember.
mean?
Yeah, what's
It's a
Firefly?
show. It's not important. But like, how do y'all feel about being born? Did you think it was a good idea and then it turned out to be not a good idea, or has it been just gravy?
Well, it's just a little bright, and I wasn't into breathing when I was born. It's just like, come on, I never breathed before. Why do I have to breathe now?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
All of a sudden, I gotta start breathing.
Yeah.
Air is everywhere. Why do I have to get it in me?
I was actually born next to a dead guy. And I'm not joking. It says twin on my birth certificate.
Oh,
No, just kidding.
oh.
Or I am.
You were born. You were born
I-
next to a live woman.
Yeah, she was alive and
No,
continues to be
yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
The woman that was born next to
But
actually
you-
wasn't
Were
born.
you born next to a dead guy?
Yeah, I was, but I didn't mean for it to be sad.
No,
It came
I-
out
no.
sad.
Wait, were you actually?
I
a
just thought
twin?
your mom was like in a room with a dead guy.
No, that's
what I
way
thought.
funnier.
But you hella had a brother, and he is no longer among the
But
living.
yeah, but
He couldn't make it.
Yeah, it didn't. He was busy.
Sounds like he made the
He
right
has
choice.
returned to the soil.
Yeah.
Did he go back in? Is he still marinating?
Yeah, he's still marinating.
He's
But yeah,
re-
it actually does say twin on my BC.
Wait, so I'm the only one that's not a twin,
Well, I don't really count myself as a twin.
but it doesn't
You
say it on my
should.
BC.
I don't like that we're calling it that. You know, if you leave a person and a mom too long, the person becomes alcoholic.
If you leave a
Yeah, the longer you age a baby and a mom, the more alcoholic it gets.
Cool.
really,
Mhm.
Is
And
that-
it has a nice oaky flavor when the
is it
baby
because
comes
the
out.
mom is an alcoholic?
Because she's
the
a
whole,
barrel.
the whole time?
Because she's a
I
this
see.
was a fermenting. Gin.
Yeah. Over time, it's got a better flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that you have a dead twin though that you aren't phased at all. Does he haunt you at least?
Wish you still had.
Would a
him.
baby twin ghost haunt you in like a weird way, or would it just be like a lot of unintelligible sounds and crying all the time?
I mean, they
I
never
don't know.
developed into
Yeah.
anything.
So
Can you develop as a spirit?
Can you grow as a spirit? Now,
I
do you
don't
mean like
know.
personal development, like learn the true meaning of love, or do you mean
No,
like
just
physical
learn.
development,
No, just like learn general
learn
things.
stuff?
Yeah.
Wow, can you imagine a ghost like just learning for the 300 years to ghost and being mad smart in your house?
Yeah.
Be so cool. There's math equations all over the fucking doors. It's crazy.
That sounds.
Why
feel
is there a
like-
That
nuclear
sounds
reactor
creepy.
in the attic?
That sounds creepy.
After 300 years, you wouldn't want to learn about math.
What would you want to learn about? A woman's body?
Yes.
Can you spend 300 years just kind of riffing on the
Yeah.
Kama Sutra?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Get this.
Which one's the best? You wouldn't even know though. You're a ghost with no established body.
Are you lamenting the lack of a brain to store all of this sexual knowledge in, or the lack of
The
fingers
sensations
with
of the
which
body.
to, like tools to practice your craft?
Fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Fingers
mean,
are the most sexual digit.
that,
Good.
And here
debatable.
actually no, this I argue firmly for this, and here's why. Because
Good. I want to hear
a
it.
penis and balls, ew, gross, icky to look at.
Just the
no
way
one,
they
no
look,
one
huh?
likes looking at a donger. You know what I mean? Like at a Johnson, I don't want to put my eyes on that. But fingies are natural; they're normal. they have practice doing things. They've got a lot of tact, a lot of
Yeah.
dexterity.
Wow.
I don't mind looking at these bad boys. These are very. I'm very not afraid to show them to people.
You know, I don't disagree with you that penises are
and I've got more of them.
less are not really appealing, but I also am absolutely disgusted by the idea of you talking about your tactful fingers in a sexual manner.
Dexterous. My dexterous
It's
fingers.
you're just
The most sexual organ.
my sexiest organ are my fingers. That just sounds
I got some hot fingers. Look at these bad boys.
absolutely vile.
Honestly,
You know how good these look when they're covered in
dicks and
Cheeto powder?
fingers look the same.
Okay, well, that seems
D-
D's and F's.
or you could just call them dick fingers.
I mean, there's a slight variation because of the one hole on the end.
yeah. I love it when you go to DQ
And the
and they've got
fluids.
like a special on dick fingers.
Yeah.
It's a number 8. Get that with the blizzy.
There are more
The
fluids with a
blizzy,
dick.
Here you go. I'm gonna hand it to you upside down.
So yeah, it's so wicked and so cool. I love it.
And then
just
they go
every
"Whoop,
time.
Just kidding. It's not gonna fall out. That's how well I blended
Y'all
it.
do that thing
They-
where you
That's how thick
like
it is.
They
Look
do
at
that
it.
every time.
I
They
know.
they hand it to you upside down.
Do y'all do that
Like
thing where
big-
you
I
have
wanted
like an
to order
actual
like a
freak
cone
out?
there and be like, turn it upside down. And be like, no, we only do it with
It's
the
only for
blizzard.
one
It's like,
thing.
no, do the cone, and
or
it just
order,
keeps falling.
order a bunch of
Different
toppings and just Oreos fall all over the counter.
There's always
It'll
like
drop. I don't care if it drops. Turn it over.
You says you're gonna flip
Empty
it
it into
upside
my
down,
hand.
you bitch. Turn it upside down.
I'll give you a $10 tip if you turn it over in my mouth.
Damn.
They have a.
I bet you that's a real
Oh, yeah,
scenario
yeah.
that actually
For
happened at a Dairy
sure.
Queen.
Yeah, you shove your head in
At
the
a small
drive-thru.
town DQ. There's
Every DQ is a small town DQ.
Tell us
I
about a
suppose.
small town DQ
Towns become
as a
smaller.
right wing activist.
It's like kind of the hotspot of the town. It's where all the high school kids go to hang out and just mingle.
Wow.
That and Walmart.
If you play
I
high
like getting
school,
drunk behind the DQ.
if you play high school football, do you get free ice cream?
You do if Cheyenne's working. She likes.
Dang.
Cheyenne's got the coolest tattoo.
Everyone knows
Yeah.
about Cheyenne.
Cheyenne's got that sick ass,
Yo, I bet
like
I bet her.
Red-
sexy above the
that
back.
used red Mustang and the
Mhm.
sick
I bet
butterfly
her. I
tattoo.
bet her older brother buys
Avocado.
beer for underage kids.
You bet. Have you not been to one of
it's
Cheyenne's
more
parties?
Like her grandma does that.
Oh
but yeah.
shit! Sometimes she actually hangs out. She smokes weed with the high school
She's so
students.
fucking cool.
Her brother used to do it, but then he started doing a bunch of like meth, so
Yeah.
he got
Yeah,
busy.
it's really-
That was different.
It's really sad. He was a football star, you know.
Yeah,
So
and now he's just living off that free ice cream.
so number 7.
that DQ baby.
Are we all cool with number 7 being
yeah, being
Birth
born
as things we thought were gonna be great and then ended up being not great?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We'll leave that one as more of a hypothetical.
Were we not born? Am I missing something? Are we in a simulation? This is my greatest fear.
I kind of just wanted to shit on your idea.
Okay,
really
well
quick.
that's fine.
What if we were born, you guys? Wouldn't that be fucking
Would that be
nuts?
sick? Can you
Imagine.
imagine going to that flesh canal?
Imagine that.
I thought it was a meat funnel.
The meat funnel's the throat.
Yeah,
Flesh canal is the uterus and vagina.
flesh
Mhm,
canal. I was
mhm,
actually
mhm.
pulled from the flesh prison by the Dr. Crane.
Wait, is the
Little-
uterus more of a flesh bay pocket?
It's a pod.
It's
not real-
definitely
it's
not
less
a
of a-
pocket. It's like all. It's like it's its own unit.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
it's not. It's
translational
not.
unit.
It's not a. It's not a tunnel.
No, it's enclosed, right? So it's like a hot pocket
More
or
like a
like
cave.
a person
Yeah.
gusher.
Flesh cave.
Yeah, I
Right.
like
Per-
person gusher.
like gushers, but like with people inside of them.
And
A
like
person flavored
that
gusher.
makes sense to me because periods too.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah,
just
there's also
gushes out.
that flavor.
Yeah.
What else? What else is?
I was gonna say going to the beach.
Is number 6?
Well, I don't know if it's number 6. It's just something that always
We-
sounds better than it is.
Oh, I like going to the
I
beach.
hate it.
I hate being there.
It's there's nothing to do. It's just sand and water.
I think I might just hate going to the beach, and I
I-
also hate
I think
being
you
at the
guys are
beach.
doing it wrong.
What
What
I'm
do you-
sorry, what in addition to arriving at the
I-
Sandland are you doing?
I am gonna have to just let Sam tell us and explain to us why the beach is somewhere we should want to go.
Yep.
Well, it's just so hot that you can jump in the ocean. But you don't go swimming, I assume.
I
I don't know what's
actually,
so funny about
I
that.
actually do. What was funny was just the way he laughed, in my opinion. But I do love going swimming in the ocean. I hate the beach.
I love it when it's so hot that you can go into the ocean. I hate it when it's not so hot that you can go into the ocean and you're just like looking at all that water and being like, fuck, I want that salty wet all over my body. But it's just too darn
Yeah.
tepid outside, you know?
So
I mainly just
I
hate
don't know what to take
sand.
away.
What do you do at the fucking beach? It's water that will kill you if you drink it, and fish poop, and harsh
So you
sunlight.
don't like going in the ocean? Ian?
I don't get it. I don't get it as a concept. Like if
As a
going to the
concept.
beach was DLC, I would not download or purchase.
You would not download that content.
No, I would not download that content. That
You would not download that concept.
That would be pending on
Honestly,
Steam.
just like go for like an hour or two, lie down, and you get a little bit sweaty, and then you walk into the sand. You got to do the stingray shuffle. I think maybe is this something that you missed
this-
out on?
No,
Is
wait,
this what
hold on.
makes it
I
more
now I
fun?
have to watch out for stingrays. Is this better?
No, but you have to. Well, you just don't want to get stung. Did you get stung once? Or
I don't want to be in the water. If there's swordfish, which is the correct name for stingrays.
Ian hates
How do
nature.
you how do you think they feel about
Oh.
you?
I don't imagine they have too many feelings about me.
They
Wait.
have a lot of feelings, and they've been talking to me a lot, and
Wait.
they've been calling me, and I have them on the other line.
Oh no.
Hold on, this is kind of difficult. So we're doing this top 7. What do you like? I kind of want to get an idea of what Ian actually likes.
What I think is going to be fun, and then turns out
no, something you just actually
things
think.
I actually enjoy.
Yeah,
Um,
because Sam
a-
likes the beach.
I love a good sleep, like
Okay.
being asleep, being unconscious.
I see.
It's really good, and it not only is it good, but it's not bad when I actually do it either. It's so good. I look forward to it, and I enjoy doing it.
Uh-huh.
Whoops.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think the classic top 7 is like drinking your last drink, and you're like, this is gonna be good, but then that's the one that makes you throw up or something.
That does make a lot of top
That
7
is a good
lists.
one. Yeah. Or just going to a bar in general.
Yeah.
Going to a bar to me is always way more fun in spirit until like I'm halfway through it.
You
and I'm
arrive
like,
and
I
you're
fucking hate
sticking to
this.
everything.
Yeah,
I
usually
don't
for
have
me.
that many problems with bars unless they're like very creepy.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'm in your camp, Joe. You think it's
I
gonna
think
be
they're more
cool.
fun. I mean, and it's not necessarily that they're always bad. It's just they're always my thoughts are always better than what it's going to be. Maybe I just have bad controlling of expectations.
The problem is you get there and you sit at a table and then you're just like drinking in a loud place.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I don't mind that.
I also
I
hate
think
live
starting
music
a
in
big
general.
project is and like say like deep cleaning your room, and you're like, oh, I'm motivated. I'm gonna move all my books and stack them, and then you start it, and then you're like, oh fuck, I am exhausted, and I don't want to finish this, and it's a bunch of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That is
And then
definitely-
your room is just like
It's
that.
halfway in the hallway, and your roommates are like, what's happening? Why do I have to walk around this dumbass IKEA dresser that's probably gonna fall apart? And you're like, I'm so
They
sorry.
say all that every time they walk by. That's like a
They
lot.
walk by and they criticize your
What an
criticize
opinion.
all the things in your room.
Can you imagine every time you go to someone's room? Hey, I really like your bed. Looks like it's gonna fall apart, but it has pretty cool cover. Is that like 1,000 thread count? Yeah. Anyway, it's a pretty good bed.
Pretty good bed, but why
Do you
is it
wanna
in
come
the
get
hallway?
lunch?
I kind of hate it.
Do you want to go to college?
Me? Do I want to go to college?
Were you excited about college and then disappointed?
I was very disappointed by college.
But were you excited
Really?
before you?
Yeah, I
went?
would say I was excited.
Yeah,
Actually, grad school
alright.
was a major disappointment. So yeah,
Wait, why was it a disappointment?
because everyone there was not the students, but all the people were not very nice.
Not the students, though.
In what
students
way
were
were they
fine.
not nice?
Like the
Uh,
professors?
They just don't really give a shit whether you live or die. They kind of treat you like garbage. Make a point to make your
The
life
professors?
miserable.
So
Yeah.
it's seeming really, really general. Like they.
I don't
want to
get too
die?
specific. No, they're just like they don't.
Whose tires do I need
care-
to slash?
They
Yeah.
don't. They don't care about you, and like no matter how hard you try, they don't give a shit. You know. So I went to grad school to get a PhD, and no one would like even fucking talk to me because I wasn't already a student in their lab, and I didn't know someone they knew, or I didn't have funding, and they were like, "Oh well, fuck off. We don't care about you."
So you have to network. That's like half of it.
It's like fucking all networking and luck. Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, I didn't have a super positive experience at grad
Dang.
school.
Wait, I can't hear you too well.
I didn't have.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Sorry.
thought this cut out.
Okay.
It was the microphone.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
that definitely. I would like to bump that up to top 10 or top 7. 7. Actually, can I move to the 8th position? I want it higher than 7. We can still do 7 and only have like the
Wait,
I
but
two
thought,
eight would
I
be-
thought
at the
it's
bottom.
a backwards countdown.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we end
one is the
Oh,
worst.
okay. Then I want to put this one at like 0, maybe.
So
Grad school?
going to grad school.
Or like at Lion King 1.5, which, as we know, is a number without a place in time or space.
The best,
Mhm.
arguably one of the best numbers.
One of the best numbers. Yeah.
Probably one of
that,
the best movies of all time.
That
That's
that number
long.
raised my kids. A really solid number.
That's right.
Definitely.
So that's on there, but it's not very
That number's
relatable.
like a brother to me.
That number.
So cleaning your room
That
is on the
number is
list
like-
for sure.
Cleaning your
But
room.
actually, also the opposite can be said. Like, you don't want to do it, but then once your room is really clean and nice, you're like, holy shit, this is.
No, I'm willing to die on the hill of
Yeah,
not
if you
liking
finish
it,
it.
or liking it and then not liking it later. I'm willing to commit to that as my only opinion, uneducated, unwavering,
Oh yeah.
a lot of foods are like that for me.
where you start eating them. And
Where I
then-
get really excited about eating a certain type of food, then I start eating it, and I'm like, ugh. I think eggs are like that for me. Like I'm like, oh, eggs are gonna be good, and then I get halfway to the eggs, and I'm like, I fucking hate eggs. Why am I eating this?
Yeah. Or
But
just
I
like
just
going
like
out to
conceded
eat
to it.
and you're
Oh
like,
yeah, so often.
and it's like, well, sometimes it's good, but then you get the bill and it's like $40, and you're like, it really wasn't worth $40.
Y'all want to know something
No.
wild? Speaking of food that you like regret later, 2 weeks ago. No, yeah, 2 weeks ago. I made ceviche and it was like fucking dope ceviche, pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Always a risk with ceviche because
Oh,
like
yeah.
fish and raw. The next day I ate very poorly. I got in and out for lunch and then had an after lunch snack of ceviche, and I shit my brains out. Like got really
yeah.
really bad food poisoning.
yeah.
It ruined my day. I didn't take a sick day the next day because I was like weak. Like
Ugh.
yeah, and so I was like, boy, I'm not gonna make that fish dish again. And then Wednesday. That was yesterday. Yesterday, was it yesterday? No, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday for sure. I got in and out again as a little treat for Ian for doing
For
some.
a treat for shitting your
And I
pants.
blew my tummy straight out of my asshole like immediately. It destroyed me. It was the same in and out. So I thought the ceviche.
So what's your in and out
had
order? What do you
a
get?
double. I don't make that shit fancy either. I just like let it ride.
No
like,
animal.
As is.
No, I don't do it up because that seems like a
Do
recipe.
you get any
for,
fries?
I do.
Chaos.
And do you get like a milkshake or iced
Just
tea?
like a Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola.
You
Yeah.
do get a drink.
Anyway, I put
Coca-Cola.
all that inside of my body, and my body immediately bounced that check right into the sewage system, and
Wow.
it ruined my day again. So I
So
guess
now you're gonna make more ceviche.
I am gonna
Nice.
make more
Oh, yeah.
ceviche because I have to do this scientifically. But I guess I can't have In-N-Out anymore.
Yeah, in and out fucks me up.
It was like, and it wasn't like, oh, my tummy kind of hurts. It was like everything. I lost weight like afterwards. It ruined my day.
Damn, that's
I'm
kind of
gonna
good
say
though.
fast food is definitely on that list.
Oh yeah, you just feel like absolute garbage after you eat it.
Yeah. Even
It's
during,
just so oily.
halfway through eating it, I feel like garbage.
Yeah, because you know what you've done, and you're not like craving the flavor anymore, but you have to finish. And you're like,
it's
I've
I
committed
hate
to
this. I
a
hate
1,000 calorie meal, and it is.
More than that, just the milkshake is 1,000
Why
calories.
are you getting so many milkshakes?
No, I don't know. I don't. I actually made the mistake of that the other day though.
getting a milkshake.
Yesterday
Getting a Milky
was the day.
Was it
What flavor
Tuesday
did
or
you
was
get?
it Wednesday?
It was
What flavor did you get?
we got Indian food, but we had no spoons in the car, so we were just like, fuck, we have this bomb ass Indian food leftovers, but no way to eat it. So we're like, let's go to McDonald's and get a McFlurry and I'll ask for 2 spoons. And so I did that, and then I had the McFlurry.
Why are those
Oreo.
spoons like constructed like they're intended to hold up a building?
I know. There's so much.
Spoons aren't supposed to
The
have 3
column
dimensions.
strength.
Yeah.
There's so much space in
It's
them.
what is the like what why?
I think it's an area to hide your crack.
That's awesome. Those
How
spoons are
fucking-
just
That's
they're structurally sound
yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah, so when you buy like when you order a special Oreo milkshake from McDonald's, that's the one that has the crack. You have
I
to say
see.
Side of
special.
it. Does it meter it out,
Special.
or does it just kind of? Like,
Oh,
that-
it's-
Well, it's in the spoon.
can you imagine
It's
being
in the
the
spoon,
engineer
yeah.
who designed that spoon for McDonald's and they're like, we want a spoon? He's like, you guys, I've got a fucking idea.
Yeah,
And you
Do
know.
you see this, bitch?
And, like, it's not like a McFlurry is like hard ice cream.
No.
It's
It
it's
melts-
really
yeah.
soft.
It's a
It's
cup
so
of mystery.
unnecessary. Like you can
Yeah.
just use a
And, like,
regular plastic
The
spoon.
forks are so flimsy there, and the knives don't work at all. But
They spent all their money on the spoon.
with the
There was
spoons.
no money left for the fork or knife.
The spoons for the McFlurry are titanium plastic, something that will last forever in the ocean and kill many sea turtles.
How did they get to it? I don't understand. Like, there's no logical progression from bowl on a stick to like support column with well at the end.
Honestly, I think what Joe said, their end goal was to kill as much sea life as possible.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that makes sense. Or to like rebuild the Parthenon.
Yeah, underground though, and just
It's just absolutely
accelerate
ridiculous.
climate change.
Oh my god. You know, I don't know if you ever seen those videos where they use like hydraulic compression.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that just breaks the machine. You put a McFlurry spoon on there, just
Yeah.
done.
Why isn't it lowering? What the heck? It always lowers.
It always crushes. I crush steel cubes with this.
I crushed my bike the other day
Oh, the internet is beautiful now.
with the
isn't it?
McFlurry spoon.
With the
What is
McFlurry
that?
spoon.
What is that brand of
It's the
porn
strongest.
where smashing?
It's like made of
things-
Teflon,
Oh,
huh?
crushable. Like the scene
It's
in Napoleon
unbelievable.
Dynamite where he drives over the Tupperware.
Dang it. Phenomenal. You know, that's something that I don't regret going in, and I don't regret coming out. Wonderful. Wonderful.
I don't regret coming out either. All right, we're at number. We've done three real ones now.
So we got the beach, but Sam doesn't agree with that. Being born, grad school, and fast food.
Yeah, and cleaning your room was on there, but
Yeah, cleaning your room.
So that's like a lot. I didn't count, but it seemed like
Yeah,
a number
that's
that was
five.
more than
Five.
okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna
we
say
just
more
got-
than
We
four.
just got
less
like two
than
more.
six.
yeah, that is a number more than 4. Very good. Is that grad school work?
And learned that at Stanford.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm a
gosh.
smart boy.
I'm
That's-
glad that
They don't give-
200K paid off.
They don't give
What
all
are-
these.
what
They
are
don't give all
genius?
these stickers to just anybody.
Did you graduate magna cum laude? with
Magna
that?
cum laude.
Did you graduate magna cum laude with
Magnum
that
cum
math
laude.
degree?
Mm.
Wow, he's an engine.
They like make you work super hard for 4 years, and then they make you try to pronounce a word you've never like heard before. It's bullshit. I'm
What,
I'm-
valedictorian?
I'm summa cum laude. What is this?
Graduate?
Graduate.
Graduation?
Graduation.
So this is a great
I love a good
degree you're
graduation.
giving me. Graduation.
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 Wait, is it just general engineering or is it robotic engineering?
I don't want to get in. I don't want to.
I just was wondering. I forgot what it was.
I
It's robotics.
My undergrad was mechanical with a minor in electrical engineering.
Oh.
I did not get it. There's not a lot of places that'll actually give you a degree in robotics. You just focus on robots. You stare at them really hard. You look at them, you touch
Just
them, you
look
feel
at
them,
'em.
you know them.
Did
Mhm.
you go-
taste them.
Did you do like robot
A lot of people think it's
competitions
not.
in high school?
I did one robot competition.
Aw.
Did you win?
We got to the world competition
What the
on
fuck?
our first try, which was pretty cool.
Are
Fucking-
you joking?
I'm not.
What's up, bro?
No, I
That's
didn't.
insane.
I also built a really big Viking ship out of cardboard, which was hella cool actually.
That's awesome.
Um,
I built a
are you a
football
puzzle
stadium out of
master?
paper.
Do you like puzzles?
I
And my cat
no, I
peed
don't
in it.
like puzzles. Actually, really stress me out.
Oh,
I don't
interesting.
like them. Yeah.
What about like puzzle boxes,
it stresses
like
me out.
Rubik's cubes?
No, I don't fuck with
What
it.
about a cat named Puzzle?
I would fuck with a cat named Puzzle, but I would not fuck a cat named
Okay,
Puzzle. I
thank
want
you.
the internet to know that. I wouldn't.
So Ian
I
said he
wouldn't.
would fuck a
I
cat named
wouldn't.
Puzzle.
He would fuck
Just to
with
cl-
a cat named
Just to
Puzzle.
clarify,
Yeah,
he
I'd
wants to fuck
I'd pet that
Puzzle the
bitch.
cat.
Let's just say there's this cat named Puzzle, and Ian wants to have
That is
sex
verified.
with that cat.
That is verified. Like and subscribe to this fact.
I built a football stadium out of paper. And then my
Was it
cat
full
climbed
scale?
into it.
Full scale.
Full scale, yeah. Yeah, it was literally full scale.
Wow.
You know what's even
I
better?
built a childhood on lies.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I
You built
actually
your childhood? Your own?
Mhm.
Your own?
I
Oh.
constructed it.
I actually drew the head like circles as heads in the stadium, but then I got smart and I started copying them. so I didn't have to draw them over the entire stadium.
What
I only
was
do-
the field goals? Toothpicks?
Actually, I think the field goals were not in there.
Why did you do this?
I know, so lame.
Why did you do this thing?
Because when I was a kid, I wanted to be an architect.
So, oh, wow. How dreams crumble, huh?
Yeah. Then I realized you needed to learn math for it, so
Oh,
I
man.
stopped. I was like,
so much
calculus.
smoke in the
Yeah,
wind.
and you
Never
have to-
mind.
you have
I'm
to
gonna
also-
pretend to be an artist.
How did calculus make you want to not do math? Calculus is beautiful.
I never took it.
Oh, well, I mean that. Yeah.
I don't know. I went to like 4 different high schools.
It's a
Why
very
did, calculus
interesting
is
subject.
if calculus is so beautiful, why does everyone that teach it have a ponytail and is balding at the same time?
I also have that
So
question.
that's because people like nasty people like that. They think calculus is hot, which is very disrespectful. It is beautiful.
I want
but
to
it
know
needs
more
respect.
about the beauty of calculus. Is it
It's
just
really
the
cool.
curves?
What's
I don't
the
know, it's just really
sexiest?
cool. It's
I-
cool,
Being
it's
in
cool to
calc-
think about things.
Genuinely
calculus.
don't really know what it is.
It's literally the study of like
Gra-
it's math. It's
graphs.
math about like how functions change.
That
Ah.
sine wave is fucking hot.
So
Look at
sexy.
that
That
curve.
cosine is fucking me
I
up.
love a
Calculus is
parabola.
cool. I don't want to get in a heated argument about how you're both wrong about calculus not being super cool.
Oh, I just
No,
don't know
I
anything
actually
about
really
it.
like spending $100 on a calculator that I'll never use again.
That's not what calculus is,
It might be.
That is
I like
what it is for
physics.
me.
do ya?
Yeah. Thank you. I started a philosophy class.
You teach it?
No,
What?
I started taking a philosophy class,
Okay.
and the
Philosophy
second
of what?
general philosophy.
The philosophy
101.
of general. I love the
philosophy of generals, like army generals. I'm gonna learn how to destroy an impoverished country now.
Country.
Country. What is that? I don't know. Smells like a cum tree. I
You know your country tastes better if you give it pineapple juice.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. So I started this philosophy class. And one thing that I thought was fun though was the second slide. The teacher says negatives of learning philosophy is you think you're better than everyone, and I was a little disappointed because that's what I was planning on doing, was being very self-righteous after the philosophy class, because that seemed to be the main purpose
Yeah.
of taking it.
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
a really good Onion article, and it's like freshmen in undergrad philosophy class won't stop or doesn't shut the fuck up.
That's right.
And it's just like a picture of someone like raising their hand, and the whole class is like,
It's kind of wild that like your teacher told you that people who take philosophy think they're better than everyone else, because that's a bold-faced lie. You are better than everyone else if you take
Thank you,
philosophy.
Ian. Thank
That's
you.
like lesson 3.
I've taken one class and I'm already better than everyone I know.
Isn't that crazy how easy it is to do? Like, why don't more people do this?
wait, are
Yeah.
you taking it in person?
No, it sucks.
Oh, you're doing it online?
Everything's online. My acting class got canceled.
Damn, same.
Yeah, wait, y'all are both taking acting classes? Why am
well,
I sitting here not acting?
I am not
Not-
taking an
well,
acting
you
class.
weren't gonna try to
Not
take acting
anymore.
I tried, and I'm also taking a public speaking class
Whoa.
online.
Which is a fucking
That's
joke
so just
in
ah,
itself.
Yes, it is.
such
Because
a
it's
bummer that
like-
for 28 years you haven't been able to say a goddamn word outside of your house.
I know.
And just now you're going to learn how to talk to people.
I actually love doing presentations. I think they're fun.
What do you like to present on?
Oh, usually just like about me and the things that I think are interesting,
Okay,
and
cool.
like mainly about
Mhm.
bragging about my philosophy,
Your philosophy, yeah.
expertise.
Right,
Nice.
and how you're like better than everyone because
And
you
you
like
just-
took an intro
Yeah.
philosophy logic class.
Because I watched one lecture of a philosophy 101 class at a community college.
And you just do these presentations like in the
My
park?
teacher's a doctor.
Yeah, and he's mainly just talking to himself.
My
There's no.
I just stand. I stand and do a solo show of multiple Shakespeare
Just a
plays.
fully non-vocal interpretive performance.
Non-vocal. There's no speaking.
Yep.
What's considered
Hamlet
private
without words.
speaking?
Privacy.
Talking about dicks.
Hey, you totally
Whispering to yourself, I guess.
zingers.
Shower talking.
Jokes.
Do you speak out loud in the shower? Or just think.
I've got roommates,
So.
so no.
Oh, too bad.
I don't want
Damn.
them to know I'm a psychopath.
Because you're talking about murdering them.
Yeah, that would fucking suck if they found that out.
Yeah, they might call the police on you.
It wouldn't be good. That's not a conversation I've been looking forward to, but it'll probably
I
have to
talk
happen
to
eventually.
myself when I'm home alone.
I talk to myself often.
Oh man, what do you think of you? Are you good at it?
You know, I could work on being more concise.
You could.
Yeah, I talk a little bit too much to myself. Get a little bored. Yeah, as you can imagine.
Getting bored of yourself?
Yeah. I got number 1 for the 7.
Where are we? Like, did we do
I think
number
we
2?
I think we got 2.
What was 2?
I don't
No, give me
I
something
forget.
concrete.
know.
I don't remember. Either.
Online classes?
Sure.
All
Yeah.
right.
Number 1 is starting a podcast.
I knew you were gonna say that,
I've
but
been
I refuse to
saving
laugh.
it. I've been saving it all day.
It's kind of rough how accurate it is.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, you are dead wrong.
Okay, fine.
You're
The
sp-
idea
you're
was
supposed to-
much worse than doing it.
The only part that's rough about doing a podcast is the constant reminder that no one actually cares.
Eh.
Mhm.
No, there's not
that's just
any
kinda
reminder
life in
of
general.
Is there not?
that. No, because we're talking right now. We
Yeah,
care.
I'm enjoying
I
it.
do care. I care about all of you.
I do care.
I do
Oh. Oh.
care.
I mean, no, it's not. I just made a bad joke.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, it was a bad joke. And
Fuck you,
And
Sam.
I think you should
Sam,
leave.
you know what I hate about it is that you thought of that joke first.
you
'Cause
both.
You just said that. You thought of
Wow.
that and you didn't want to say it.
No, because it's not funny.
Then why did you think
Sam's
of it?
actually good at this, Joe.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Sam.
Sam is a light in the darkness. Our would you rather champion.
That's true. You got a would you rather in you?
Would you ever?
Oh, hello, Samantha. You have a would you rather in you? Well, Hoey, wow. Did my favorite podcast I've ever heard.
Okay, I don't like that. I thought that was gonna be fun when you started it, and it isn't. Can we make that number 1?
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Why?
Why what?
Why are you so mad about that?
I'm not mad about
Did I
it.
hurt your
just
feelings?
don't like it.
No, I think it's accidentally making fun of like autistic people.
Mm. I knew a lot of kids that were not autistic who had a speech impediment like that.
Yeah,
Wild.
but I think it's mainly making fun of Adam Sandler. That's what I was thinking.
Woof.
My
Is he
grandmother.
What should we do here?
Oh God, I hate it. So.
Oh no,
I-
Ian is getting embarrassed on the internet.
No, I don't know if that's quite it. I just really
Shabby
hate.
doo-doo-bitty.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
You're not a massive Adam Sandler fan?
Ian has an Adam Sandler poster hanging above his
I
bed.
thought,
How about
I
top
thought you
7?
weren't gonna tell anyone that.
I could give some top 7 Adam Sandler movies.
That's a different list, but I'm ready to hear it. Go.
Oh, number 1, Billy Madison.
1.
Yep, thank you.
51st Dates.
2.
51st Dates. I love that movie. I love the idea that girl has to wake up. Drew Barrymore, by the way. You
I
didn't
know.
Yeah. Ian, I just making sure Ian knew.
As someone
Sam,
who's
Sam,
never
you
seen the
knew.
movie, give me a 30-second synopsis. Go.
So Drew Barrymore, her nickname is That Girl.
Fuck you. Drew Barrymore's character can't remember anything past a certain day in her life, but she continues to live on, so every day she wakes up with a wiped memory. But he falls in love with her because he's an idiot, and they stay together, and every single day he has to make an updated videotape because for some reason they're still doing videotapes, even though this movie came out in, 2005?
Yeah.
And he
You're
gives
wasting a lot of seconds
He
on
gives an
conjecture.
updated videotape that she has to watch every morning, and if she doesn't, she won't remember anything about her life, and by the end, they're married and have kids and live on a fucking boat in the middle of the Arctic.
That's rape, right? There's no way that's not rape.
That's insane.
Well, she's into it the day.
Can you imagine waking up and finding out you are fucking married and having kids? I'm like, I didn't.
Had
what?
kids?
What? I don't want.
I mean, what a ridiculous premise. There's no way. There's no
Kinda
way
like
you would
a
wake up.
Groundhog Day scenario.
Yeah, but
No, that
Ma-
would be cool.
it's the exact
because
opposite.
Then nothing else changes around you.
Yep.
You
You
are a god of
change.
your realm.
that's insane. I mean, what if one day she woke up facing the other direction and was like, "Why am I in this room that's not my bedroom?
Why
what
am
the
I on a
fuck is
boat?"
going on?" I mean, that would just be not worth
Yeah.
being in a relationship with.
Or just having no memory of life. You
Yeah.
have to restart every day.
So that sounds like a really silly movie.
Yeah. So it's number 2.
Okay, 2.
Well, because number 1 was Billy Madison.
We already did it. I don't want to talk about.
I
Billy
watched
Madison.
that
It doesn't
movie
need-
and it's bad.
It's a movie. It's a movie he made, and we all watched and quoted when we were younger, and we've all grown up.
Actually, Uncut Gems is pretty good though.
3.
Yeah, he plays a character.
Is it not Jewish?
He is Jewish.
Yeah.
It's a circumcision joke. 3.
Oh.
Uncut Gems.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Oh,
Give me
yeah.
a 4th one.
I don't know. I
Bet you
liked it.
can't.
I didn't like it when I was watching it, but I like it in retrospect.
So is it number 1?
Yeah, no, I just think he did character work, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Adam Sandler is like the best actor ever. Like, where has this Adam Sandler been?" And it's like, okay, he did a decent job, but it's not like the best
I
actor
think it's
ever.
probably just so
No, I
shocking
mean,
to people.
it
that
was
they were, like,
fine,
willing to
but-
go-
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
It
like
was fine.
Scarlett Johansson's performance.
That's what it says
in
on the back of the DVD.
Scarlett Johansson's
It was
performance in
fine.
Jojo Rabbit. Did you watch that movie?
I that's on my list. I've not seen it yet.
She actually acted. I can't tell if she acted really well or she just acted in Jojo Rabbit, because normally she's just like a hot person in
Yeah,
a
she's
movie
like-
and she
she
doesn't
just
act very
says
well.
her
And
lines.
it's actually kind of jarring how bad she acts.
It just stands
Uh,
on her mark and says
but
her lines.
It was like a really good, or at least decent performance in JoJo. I feel
Maybe
kind of
'cause she's
gaslighted because I
aging.
just don't know. Okay, now she has to be talented.
Mhm,
She said
yeah.
Black Widow's, that's over. That part of her life is done. Ghost in the Shell
She
did
could-
not do well. Lucy was
That
bad.
movie
She's
was
trying to
bad.
redeem
Lucy
herself.
was terrible.
Lucy was so bad, but I could watch an hour and a half of the scene where she does the drugs and is floating around the room set to like EDM music. That would be my
I don't
jam.
remember that scene.
I'd love to watch that. It's when she actually becomes the Lucy. I think
Can
that's her name.
someone in the chat room make that for Ian? That
Yeah, just cut that scene and play it. Like the whole Interstellar 555 movie, just cut the normal video from it and put Scarlett Johansson having a seizure midair.
Or actually, not just the chat room. Any of our listeners on Spotify now too,
Yeah, that's for sure gonna happen.
because we're uploading this to Spotify. So any of our handsome and beautiful listeners on Spotify.
And you really don't want to know.
And if you're
the-
not handsome and beautiful and listening on Spotify, we don't want the video
Yeah.
from you.
Let's just say we got a Joe Rogan type level contract from Spotify. So we're not gonna disclose that.
We got to finish the bit, which means I need 4 more. Well, I don't know how to count. 4 more Adam Sandler movies from you.
Fine.
And then
Happy
we gotta
Gilmore,
get out of this recursion back to
Waterboy.
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 It's 5,
Little Nicky.
Little Nicky,
6. Wait, did I miss 4?
Daddy's something about
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy 7, but I
Yeah.
think I missed 4. So give me a number
Ooh.
4.
Grown Ups 1 and 2.
Hot Tub.
Yeah, he's not in Hot Tub
You
Time.
can't. That's enough. No more movies. 7. We're at
Is he-
7.
I just kind of want
Wait, is he in Mrs. Doubtfire?
to. No, that's Ashton Kutcher.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Ian.
another great actor.
I did make it through that '70s show. It was.
It's a show.
Yeah, it exists.
It's a show.
Yeah, it
Um,
exists.
Yeah.
That's
my
about
my
it.
favorite part of that 70s show was where they all got drafted in the war and like half of them died.
Yeah, could you imagine?
And
It wasn't very
noms.
historically accurate that they let the women get drafted too, but I thought it was an interesting plot hole. I've
Yeah.
never
Well, it
seen
was made
Mila
in the
Kunis act
90s,
so
so-
haunting.
It
Yeah.
was made in the 2000s.
Wait, was it
late
really? I thought it was the odds.
90s to 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Like
Wait, did I say
90,
odds? 90s.
98, I think it was 98.
It was like an early
05,
2000s
06.
rendition
sounds
of
like
the
great.
70s.
This
Yeah.
is great content.
It is. It is. Well, everything loops after 20 years. You know that?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Like
Happy Days.
Fashion recycles after 20 years.
Happy
is it only
Days.
20?
It's
Mhm,
20.
Like the 90s and early 2000s are really big again.
I can't do cargo pants again.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Put them on, Ian, and they got to go extra low.
And I want
That's
that
just
big
so many
chunky belt
zippers.
buckle.
Actually, we're
So many
sticking with shorty
zippers.
or shorts now, and I'm glad about it.
Shorty or shorts?
Yeah, in the late 2000s, shorts got so long.
Yeah, they did, almost touching the ankles.
So much
Shorts just
fabric.
became pants.
Yeah,
Well, it's-
I
It was
forgot about that
unbelievable.
movement.
Yeah, everyone wore capris.
It was an anti-shorts movement.
I
Oh
see
my
like
God.
highlights of basketball from 2008. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I know, they're just out there wearing longs.
And they're so big. They're not even just long. They're big too.
Long
It was
and
a
big.
joke because long's the opposite of short.
Ah.
So I was saying they're wearing longs.
Good. We got to fill out
Bop,
number
bop,
one.
bop, bop, bop,
We got
bop.
to fill out number 1 in our original top 7
okay.
list.
So you're not accepting the podcast.
What?
Oh no.
Oh, I thought that was a fake one that we didn't
Fine,
like.
it's a fake one.
It was a dirty, sad
It's
example.
a dirty, dirty boy. Okay.
What
Yeah.
things do you think are going to be good?
Okay.
maybe
And
like
then you do them and they turn out to be bad.
maybe like hang out with a celebrity or someone that's really popular
Have
or
you
whatever.
done
Oh,
that other
definitely.
than your friend who may or may not be blowing Vladimir?
May or may not.
Allegedly.
I just think
filleting
there's-
I would
Vladimir
there's
Putin.
love
always-
that information.
There's always
after
going to
the
be so
podcast.
much hype
Yeah.
before you meet them, and then they're just an average
But-
person who doesn't know anything.
But this is like this is like the same list, but the hypothetical version of the list. This is the concrete list we're filling out right now.
okay.
No, I mean this. One time I met a it wasn't really what he did when I met him or anything like that, but it was someone that I watched a lot of, and he's not super famous or anything, but I
What's
watched
his
a
name?
lot of. He's a video game commentator.
What's his name?
His name is Day9. That's his nickname. Whatever. It doesn't really matter.
So not his Christian name.
No.
What's his lord's name? What's
But
his
so
lord's given name?
it was interesting because I did meet him and I watched a lot of his content, and like you think you really kind of know the person, and then you realize you absolutely do not because you
Mhm.
never actually met them.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I'm thinking like, oh man, if I met him, I would talk about this and this and this because that's interesting and that's cool. And then I met him and I shook his hand. I was like, I don't fucking know you. Like when it became to in person, it was like, but I know all this information about him because he talks about his life and all these like past stories and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't know you at all. I've never met you until right now, and now I realize I don't know you.
Yeah.
What's
it's-
worse is
it's a
that
weird
you know a
moment.
little bit about them and they know nothing.
Oh, they
about
didn't even know you exist.
Yeah,
That's what's
you're
even
you're a
crazier.
fucking creep. When you like think
Exactly.
about it, you're like,
Yeah.
oh god, I don't want to make you like. This is so like what a one-sided relate. Like I don't
So
want to.
one
I
of-
know.
that is the
It's
definition
literally-
I feel-
of
yeah.
one-sided,
I feel
yeah.
dirty for even like shaking your hand.
I know, it's really strange. It becomes when they become real, it becomes like stalker.
Yeah.
Even though it's not, like everyone watches them, everyone knows this information, they willingly put it out. It's not like you sat outside their window or something, but when you meet them as a person, it's like, holy shit, you're a real person, and this is way weirder now.
Yeah, it's
oh
like,
my
oh,
god.
I haven't met you at all, and you don't know me, but how's your cat Puzzle doing?
Yeah.
I was just
exactly.
Well, she's a little shaken.
Yeah.
After
She
meeting Ian.
hasn't. She's been a little different for a while.
Why is that?
So
but-
yeah, then let's do that one. I like that one. Meeting a famous person.
I will. My issue is that I don't meet people.
What
who are
about going
famous
on a
because I
date with
know
someone
it's
you're
gonna
really-
be uncomfortable?
What about someone that you became like superficially infatuated with, and then meeting them? So it could just be like an online dating or something like that.
Maybe this is the problem with like being constantly pessimistic and in a state of full panic, which is I'm not looking forward to most things.
Mhm.
I almost
okay.
never am
That
like
probably is
excited
the
about
problem.
a thing.
It's probably the
I'm
problem
never
for a lot
excited
of
to
things
do
in
a
your
thing.
life.
The only situations I have are either I prove myself right because it was as bad as I thought it was going to be, or I am pleasantly surprised and somewhat embarrassed at enjoying a thing I thought that I was not going to enjoy.
Wow.
Mhm.
So
But I
it's a
almost
negative
never-
outcome no matter what.
I almost never find myself going, oh boy, I fucking can't wait to do blank.
Yeah.
Is it just me?
Yeah. it is
Ah,
Yeah,
you.
fuck.
I like things. I get
I
excited
do-
about
I do
things,
like
even
things.
if I don't like, and then I find out I don't like them too. Like that
Oh,
happens.
I hate everything.
You just
so
need to
much.
fill more of your time with things that you like.
What about your
I
job?
like it. I like sleeping.
It
I
seems
try
like
to
you were.
sleep a lot.
It seems like you were excited to do your job,
It's
and then you
definitely-
were very disappointed about it.
No. It's not that it's disappointing. It is very interesting, which is why I spend so much time with it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
What about a trip?
when
Have
you force
have
yourself to do
been-
something a lot, it becomes exhausting. You know.
Have you
Yeah.
been on a vacation, or like when was the last
No.
trip?
Like
trip
literally
you went on?
ever.
No. I haven't been on a vacation in a while because I don't get it. Like I don't want to go. If I go to another country, I don't know the language. It's super like
don't have to go to
stressful.
another
What if you go to a
I have
country
to
where
plan the
where
whole
it's
thing
English?
out. But where am I gonna go?
Australia,
And what am I gonna do when I get
Canada.
there?
A lot of
Or just, like,
countries also
literally
speak
anywhere
English.
else
now.
in the
But you
US
just go
too.
there and then like what? Like eat and drink like I would do here and sit around and like wait for the day to be over. and
Like you
then-
mainly look at other sites and like
That's
take in
not
other culture.
interesting.
Oh,
I
you don't
wanna
like
look at stuff. I can
touring?
Google a picture. if
You
I
don't
wanna
like
see
touring
something.
things.
I can't
No, I
tell.
don't
if-
get it.
really? You
I
really
genuinely
don't?
hate that. Like I don't get it. I don't get sightseeing.
Like you're not like, oh wow, this architecture is like super Japanese inspired or
Nope.
anything. You don't.
I like
No,
that stuff.
like literally the whole thing I get out of going to other places usually just eating food I haven't eaten before and trying drinks I haven't had
It's not
before.
much
But you
about the
can't just like
food,
eat
no.
and drink constantly.
It's not food is not the only aspect of the culture.
No, you're correct. But I can't if I can't speak with people to like interact with them. Then all I can
or
do
you could
is
go to an English speaking country.
I guess you go like Australia and they're like spiders
I love
stuff.
touring cities and
I don't
learning about
get it.
history.
Oh, I hate
I
that.
love history.
That's work. I hate that.
Okay. I love history.
What a bummer. What a fucking bummer.
I even
Learning on
like
a vacation.
learning the history of the city that I live in.
Ew.
I know. How boring is that?
Do you watch Ken Kramer's about San
No.
Diego? It's
No,
really
I
good.
don't.
It's
That probably is good.
KPBS special, and he has a really good Thanksgiving episode.
I've never heard anyone get stoked about something on PBS.
KPBS.
Oh,
the
excuse
local.
me.
Caillou?
Unless it's Word Girl. People love that shit.
Cyber
about-
Chase.
About San Diego by Ken Kramer.
Say Cyber Chase.
Yes.
Blast. Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales. Come on.
Dragon Tales is sick.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Are you kidding me?
Man, the PBS literally is like the generic version of cartoons.
It's the best version of
It's
cartoons.
the non-profit version.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Can you imagine making a
KPBS.
cartoon
It doesn't
to not
have
make
a-
a profit?
It doesn't have a dirty overlord. It's just
Yeah.
pure,
There's no commercials.
How do we make this Christian
Like
without
Roger.
saying God?
like Roger Roger Rabbit, Mr. Rogers.
Jesus.
I gotta get going soon.
Okay, we
Alrighty.
should wrap up. It was a good list. Traveling.
So what was
sucks.
last one? Was it just gonna give it to Eat?
Meeting
No,
celebrities.
but Ian. Meeting celebrities. That's right.
I don't look
So-
forward to.
So we got
meetings.
meeting
But
celebrities.
wait, the order is you think you're gonna like it and you do it and it sucks. But
Yeah.
I guess
So
you both
it was
you
going
both like the idea of meeting a celebrity and then hate it when you do it versus
It's
me,
just been
which is the
disappointing,
whole
yeah.
the whole thing is
It's
unpleasant.
mainly gonna be disappointing, and like there's no one who looks like everyone. You know, they're not wearing makeup. They look way less attractive.
I do.
Yeah, they're way
only
they're
like
way
people
more
for the
ugly.
makeup. Yeah.
That's the main thing. I like met Scarlett
Yep.
Johansson. I was like, ew, dude, you're like a 4.
Yeah,
Jesus.
exactly.
The first thing I said to her face.
Yeah,
God.
Yeah.
exactly.
Can
But
you
when-
imagine?
but meeting
like,
Tommy
where your
Wiseau was
fucking
definitely not a
standards are if you like look
I
at
know that
Scarlett.
was actually very
Oh.
amazing.
Meeting Tommy. What about seeing Lisa's apartment?
That was really fun, but it was also just an apartment that someone lived at.
And it didn't have the room that was inside of that apartment.
It was just someone's apartment,
It's
so
just
I
the
couldn't
front
go in
door,
there.
yeah. But it's not like
that was,
they
that
didn't
was the
film
right
it
move,
in there.
Sam. That was very considerate of you to not go into their apartment.
I know. I could have loitered.
You should have. You should have sold drugs outside their door
Amazing.
to
Yeah.
lower their property value and then eventually,
Mhm,
you know,
and then
just
move
buy it
in.
up from
And
Yeah.
then you could live there. And then you'd go inside and be like, wait a minute. This isn't the same.
Yeah, they filmed it at a different location.
And you just get so mad.
This is
Your
the-
whole life just gets torn apart. All right. Well, anyone want to say goodbye? We're
Yeah.
all set here. Thanks for coming. This has been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
We have Ian in the bottom left.
Can
Ian.
anyone see you pointing? No one can see you pointing. I'm Ian, and I'm in the bottom left.
Wonderful. And in the bottom right, we have.
I'm Sam King, and I'm in the bottom right.
That's exciting. And my name is Joe. I'm on the top. This is the Holy Wow podcast.
And that's a car.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
watching.
you.
Thank you.
And,
And
get
listening.
the kids out of here.
And thanks for listening to us on Spotify.
Really pushing it.